Good morning, everyone. My name is Damien. Welcome to Irish Feeder. As you can see, I just arrived. I'm just on the lovely lake in County Cavan, and I'm just waiting for a friend to come over. And today, with Charlie, we want to show you how to fish close in for small fish like roach, small hybrids, and stuff like that. So, yeah, stay with us and enjoy. Well, guys, hello again. Charlie, thank you very much for coming.
Hi, great to see you again.
Good to see you. Great to fish with you. And
Yeah.
tell me, maybe before we do any bait preparation, maybe tell us about a few words about the tactic today. What are we going to fish for?
So today we're targeting roach on a short feeder. I'm going to show me tactics, bring it back to basics, keeping everything simple, and catch a load of roach hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. That's the
Yeah.
plan anyway. And tell me, you set up one line.
One line, yeah, just
And
to keep it simple.
Is that
set up at 24 metres.
24 metres?
Got a count of 5 on a 30-gram bomb. I think that's count
good
of 5,
enough
count of
depth,
6.
isn't it?
I think it's the right depth
Yeah.
for roach, especially this time of year. Do you see the amount of rain we've had?
Yeah.
Um,
It's crazy. We were meant to fish in different lake, but it was flooded,
yeah,
and then we had to come up here.
yeah. Hopefully
So-
just as good here.
Hopefully, yeah. Fingers crossed. Anyway, that's grand. I've one line as well, like about 23 turns I have, so it's about 22 meters,
Yeah.
and it's the same depth. I count to 5. So yeah, it'll be very simple
Yeah, nice
fishing
simple day.
today. Yeah, hopefully.
It's just about being efficient all the time and hitting the right bites and just getting the feeding right and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Right,
So,
and tell me, like, what's the mix you're going to use today?
today I'm just using the Sonia Bait Black and Sonia Bait Black Roach.
Black
reason
roach.
reason I like the roach is it's fairly sticky. So we're fishing in a count of 5, so that's probably 12 to 15 foot deep. So you want your mix to bind and you want it to get down.
Get down to the
You don't
bottom,
want much
yeah.
coming off fishing fairly sticky mixes and over wetted ground, but trying to get the bait pinned to the bottom.
So can you use that on a rivers and canals?
You can do, yeah.
You
yeah.
can once
Like
it's sticky, innit?
the black ground bait is very fine,
Right.
so it's not as sticky. But I think this time of year you want a spicy ground bait.
Right.
It's just personal preference, really. It's what I found's always worked.
Right.
And then the roach is fairly sticky, so that'll bind it and get it down
Very
to the
good.
bottom.
And I'm quite classic today, as you can see, both from Sensas. One of them is Lake, the other one is Gardens. Both black mixes, and I'm probably gonna go 50-50.
Yeah, same
That's my
here.
plan is. And
And
tell
same.
me one more thing, because I'd like to keep my ground bait kind of dry, if
Yeah.
you know what I mean, but
Yeah.
not too dry,
Yeah.
because it is a bit deep. Like it's 5, as you said, it's maybe 12, 13 foot
Yeah.
of water. So
I like to play about with mine during the day, so I'll mix it not dry, but just enough to make a ball. But then I'll have it in the bucket. I'll have my bowl on my box, and I'll mess about with mixing it. I'll use an atomizer,
atomizer,
changing
yeah,
mixes all the time, and having different corners of the bowl, different consistencies.
and see how the fish
and feel
react,
it
what
into
they
it,
like,
yeah,
and yeah. Well, that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we're gonna mix the ground bait anyway.
Yeah.
And sure, we'll come back to you soon.
Roach fishing today, the rod and reel setup is a 10-foot Superior SL, a 1/2 ounce Ascension tipping. I like it. Like the tips that come with the rod are very, how would you explain it? They're very fast taper. So at the top, it's very stiff. Like with the Ascension tips, it kind of bends throughout and bends the whole way around. So you see bites a lot more. Just a 1/2 ounce Ascension tip. On the 10-foot Superior SL, and I've matched that with a 520 Centrus, 010 absolute feeder braid. Then come down to the rig end of it, I've got 1 metre of Preston single feeder mono, and then the terminal end then is simply just a 2-inch link. But what I like to do is change the swivel to the Drennan do these little links you can put on. You can snap the old swivel off and put that on. I think it's off stronger. It doesn't open up. That's just on the main line, and then coming down to that, I've got a 4-turn water knot to 5 inches of 6-pound power gum. So you have that bit of stretch and that bit of cushion when you hook a bigger fish, or when you're roach fishing, you keep cranking. So I call it hook and wind. So you just keep point at them and wind them.
And you don't have to worry about losing the fish.
No,
yeah,
no.
That's the extra comfort, isn't it?
And then the way I attach my hook link, I just tie a little overhand knot. So if any of you fished the pole before, I attach it like you fish you connect your Dacron connector onto your rig. You put a loop through a loop, push it on, and just pull it tight, and it's bang on. And then the hook link is 014 Preston AccuPower to a size 12 Chinta to start off. It's a bit like an N20 hook, but it's a bit finer. So I think it's great for roach fishing. You can a good hook hold on them.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So that's it. We're ready to start the session anyway, and sure, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Stay with us and enjoy, lads.
Yeah. Cheers.
Lads, before we start fishing, Charlie, would you show me like what's your side tray?
So I like to keep it simple, roach fishing. So all I have is float maggots, pint of castor, and a handful of worms. So what I've done, I've chopped up a few worms, fairly coarse if you can see that.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I like to do is I have a 2-pint tub here, put all my worms into that, and then just get a few handfuls of castor. Doesn't have to be exact, just somewhere near, something like that. Alright, and then mix it all together like that. And then that's how I like to start my session. So for the first 10 or 15 chucks, I'll be getting a little pinch like that, feeding about, 10 casters and a little pinch of worm each chuck.
Yeah.
Just to start the peg, make a bit of smell, and put a bit of bait in.
Drag the fish in.
Yeah. Just nice and simple.
Very good.
If I don't want to feed worm for some chucks, I can just feed pure caster straight out the bowl. And then if it's tough, normally I like to just feed plain worm. If it is really tough and you want loads of traction and loads of smell in the feeder. And that's that.
That's grand. That's grand. So yeah, we ready to start the session?
Yeah,
So
we get started.
Right, get started. Yeah. Right, are you all ready?
Yeah.
Right, let's start. I probably have to stand up because I've I have a hedges there right behind me, and not sure. Right guys, we just start the session. First cast. Oh, and I had a bite straight away. Imagine. I had a bite. That's a great sign anyway. Yeah.
pike trouble here the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want that today.
No.
And there it is, first fish. Well, it might be, it looks like it will be solid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully. It's a good start. Charlie, after hooking a nice fish.
Hybrid,
Is it hybrid, is it?
I think so. It's going mental, whatever it is. Yeah, hybrid. Nice on the start today.
In the net.
Nice hybrid.
Lovely.
Proper fish, good
Proper
scrap.
fish, yeah. That's nice fish.
Yeah.
Well done, Charlie. Well, guys, we're fishing for about, what's that, Charlie? 20 minutes? 20 minutes or so. And I have to say, it's brilliant. It's brilliant so far. We have boiled every chuck. And I'm just after getting a nice hybrid. So, Charlie, do you count the fish? How many fish do you have so far?
I've got 19 at the moment.
19. I think I have 16 or 17 fish so far. So, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant fishing now. Nice bonus hybrids in between too.
Nice bonus hybrid, yeah. Oh, there's another fish. Now that's a proper roach.
Yeah, they're good stamp, aren't they?
Good stamp. Lovely colours, aren't they? Beautiful fish. Two maggots on the hook. My favourite helicopter rig. A 60 centimetre hook length. And I'm using 3 metre Tubertini Atrix, which is, I think it's great for this style of fishing. And another fish. I'd say that's a nice roach. Wow, look at this roach.
Proper fish.
Proper fish. Probably around 250 grams, easy. Lovely. That's another proper roach. How are you getting on, Charlie?
Not too bad. Get a few fish now. I'll show you what I'm doing now. Nice and simple really. I've had to change my hook. So I've got an N30 on now. And
Right. Why is that?
there was a good bit of weed short and I'm losing a lot of fish, so I put on a bit of a stronger hook so I can crank the fish a bit more. So what I'm doing now is I'm feeding, if you look at my bowl here, I've got slightly wet ground there, but at the moment, when it goes a bit quiet, I'm feeding this. It's like really sloppy ground there. And it makes...
It does make a bit of a cloud in the water, yeah.
And it's definitely getting me more bites at the moment. It's not hectic by any means, but it's steady enough and you have to work it out like it's quite enjoyable. Most of the bites are coming within 15-20 seconds and they're a good roach for better hybrid. The snag is really
Annoying, is it?
annoying me today.
Yeah, well, I have the same. It's just kind of like a shelve or something,
Yeah.
and I just keep losing fish.
Oh, that's up.
Oh, that's the perch.
Yeah, perch, I've had a few of them now.
All right, okay.
And it's working well. Empty feeder too is very good. What was I going to say? Wormhead has been very good on the hook too. Maggot's been the best, but wormhead's, I've had a few wormhead as well.
I have no worms, so I just just fishing with maggots. Very simple fishing
Yeah.
today, like just maggots and a few
Yeah.
casters and a ground bait. That's
the
all.
thing, you got to keep it simple on day.
Yeah.
But the last 10 minutes now, since I started feeding that cloud, he's definitely brought a lot more fish into the peg. Just steady away now. All nice roach between sort of 3 and 10 ounce nearly. Some of them are massive.
Nice fish,
Yeah, proper fish.
proper fish. Yeah, that's what it is.
And then some chucks I'll go with the drier ground bait, and then some other chucks, I'll have with the wetter ground bait, just to attract fish into the peg again. And I'm just feeding like 2, 3, 4 casters, and that little bit of worm is a mix I showed you earlier. That's good enough now.
Oh, it's solid. It's a beautiful lake full of
Yeah,
fish.
it's a great place.
It's a great place for like training and practicing
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
great.
like that, isn't it?
For the short fishing.
For the short fishing, yeah, exactly.
But definitely don't leave it in any longer for like a minute max at the moment. Just keeping that bait going in, keeping that cloud. Definitely a window feeder's better by far because of the depth, I think. I'm on a 45 gram at the moment. I wanna ball it
45.
straight down to the bottom.
Yeah,
Get down as quick as possible. You could get away with a 20 or 30, no bother, but
I'm using a 30 all the time,
yeah.
but it's not the cage one. It's kind of like a solid.
Aye.
But I've done extra few holes, if you know what I mean, because it was solid like. But yeah, I'm happy with that.
I think it's important to keep that bit of cloud going in all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Just dragging it that little bit too works well. Dragging it a little bit, drop it down again. Often gets you a bite. Not that time. Definitely don't leave it in longer than that anyway.
So we're just leaving your rig out there for about a minute, and if you
Minute
don't get
max.
any bites, you just rid it in and
Yeah, recast.
and recast again. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's raining, so
Yeah,
it's not great for filming. But
Bit of a nightmare, but
we'll try to figure it out something. Just to get the film going. It's just nightmare.
yeah,
And plenty rain. The amount of rain we had and like this summer, it's crazy.
mental, isn't it?
Oh, every lake's are flooded. Even this lake, like as you can see, it's just unbelievable.
The thing with road fishing, you don't want to be playing the fish. You want to keep reeling. You want to keep cranking. You want to get them in. Especially today with that snag close in. You want to keep turning it over all the time. And keep cranking them.
And what do you use now? Just a single maggot, is that right?
Single maggot's been best, but wormhead's been very good too because
Yeah.
what I like about wormhead is you can be quick, you can get back out because it usually lasts a few more fish than maggot does.
Come on, Charlie. One more fish and then I'm heading back to my box.
Tried it. See that for a bite?
Yeah.
Right. Proper rope bite. And a fish too. Keep cranking, keep feeding.
Don't let them get into the snag.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another perch, isn't it?
Yeah. See it in the day. Good stamp for a perch though.
It is, yeah. It
Nice.
is.
What's that? 4 ounce, 5 ounce?
Probably is, yeah. Well done, Charlie.
Right, here.
Fish on. I think it's a nice roach again. Beautiful. Just look at this roach there. She's 250 grams, I'd say, easy. Beautiful. And a fish on straight away. Once the feeder hits the bottom, there's a bite straight away. Amazing. And another fish. be nice to get a few more hybrids, Charlie, isn't it?
Yes, it would be great. Hopefully we can get a few.
We only got one hybrid each, but yeah, we're hoping to get some more anyway.
A good bonus.
Good bonus is right. Well, Charlie, how are you getting on? A quick update.
Huh?
A quick update.
Yeah, I've got 76 fish. What I'm doing now is that wind's gone up a little bit. It's not mega, but I'm struggling to see the bites on my rest.
Right.
The bow in the line.
Hmm.
So I put my rod to this side and I'm hitting, like, doubling my catch rate.
All right.
Catching a lot more now that I'm putting it this side. But what's very noticeable is you get little spells of fish. So you get like 3 or 4 and then it slow down again. And you just got to keep the bait going in, well, keep ground bait going in and keep casting regular. And I've gone down to a smaller feeder now, a small window feeder on a 30 gram. Not as hectic as we'd like, but still a few there. Single maggot still best bait.
Still catching them on a single maggot, yeah?
Single maggot seems to be best.
I'm using 2 maggots all the time.
Yeah.
And like, well, I'm getting bites, like, sure, there bites
Yeah.
nearly every cast, but as it says, like, you get good few fish in a row and then they
Yeah.
disappear.
They don't
Like,
stay all the
no, it's hard to keep them going all the time, like.
time. Yeah, and I think that the temperature in the air has dropped a little bit now. I think it might have switched them off, but I'm not sure. You just get runs of fish. But they're nice roach, most of them, when you get them. You get a few small ones, but most of them are pretty good ones.
Yeah, I have about, well, good few of them, like about 300 grams.
Yeah, there's some proper one. That's a small one there, but quite a few nice ones. Everything's doing okay. Just ticking along. Every couple of casts just feeding the worm and the caster mix. Mainly it's just ground bait now every chuck, just a drier ground bait squeezed in fairly hard. Got 77 fish.
77.
Okay, yeah.
And well, we're fishing for about over 2 hours, I'd say.
Yeah,
no?
something like that. It's good for
So, not too bad.
the amount of water we've had gone in and everything. It's a good day.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
Plenty of bites.
No rod rest.
No. It can work very well when the wind gets up, when the tow gets up. It's not really towing today, it's just that when you put the rod this side, there's a big bow in the line, you see, and you miss.
Yeah, yeah.
You miss a lot of
I
bites.
know what you mean, yeah.
Little tap then. It's just awkward because you get runs.
Maybe it's a pike or something that,
Probably there's.
you know, it's
Yeah.
just stuck in the shawl or something.
I'm gonna try a red maggot and a white maggot this show. Just to see. There's not really gonna be different. See, does that make much of a difference?
Have you tried to fish on the caster or?
I haven't tried it today, no, not yet. Yeah, straight around on double maggot. Better fish as well. That's one thing, you gotta keep changing baits all the time.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Keep messing about with different ways of putting on the bait and stuff. Gotta keep experimenting. But
That's
the kind of
that's
average
lovely.
stamp we've
That's
been getting.
that's nice roach, isn't it?
Good few of them, like. See, they're absolutely nailed, red and white maggot.
That's brilliant.
Lovely fish, like.
Beautiful colours on them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I'd say some of them could be like a hybrids, mixed roach and root hybrids or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
There's beautiful colours. Right, Charlie, I'm going to go back to my box anyway, and
Perfect.
I'll talk to you later. So,
Yeah, see you later.
well, guys, that's us. We just ended up with 100 fish each, believe it or not. Well, you got 100. Is that
100
right?
fish, yeah.
And I've 100 fish as well. So we'll just check the weight anyway. But before that, what you reckon about today? What was have you any key?
It was wet.
That's for sure. It's
Bring
raining
jacket.
since we start the fishing really,
Yeah.
and it's just
It's
raining.
been a nightmare. But
Oh.
a few fish are fed and we've got pretty well considering the conditions and the amount of water that's in the system at the moment.
That's right. And we fished for about 3 hours, I'd
Something
say.
like that.
Something like that. We just
We should have a good net with that.
Yeah, and I'd say I reckon I have about 12. What do you think? 12
I
kilo?
reckon I've got a bit less.
Ah,
We'll see.
we'll see, but they were nice roofs.
Yeah, there was good stamp.
Good
fishing between
stamp.
them.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
Aye.
Let's
Get the
bring the
net
net, yeah.
mates are a good job. Oh, there is 12. 12.
Can I stop or?
Good do.
12.31. 12 kilo. 12 kilo, 31 grams. Brilliant net of fish.
Good net of
That's
fish.
fantastic.
Nice hybrids, roach. Yeah, so good day all in. Few nice fish in there, some nice hybrids there, like that one. Lovely stamp roach.
Some of them are really nice, and
there's
they're,
nice
the
big
colour on them. Look at this
Big
fish.
ones
Like,
there, yeah, they're
Yeah.
brilliant, aren't they? Yeah, it was a nice day's fishing now. What do you know?
thank you.
What have you got?
Put them back. I'd say about 12. We've been around the same, I'd say, but it's just hard to guess. Like.
Yeah.
Have it?
Yeah. More than me, it's close. More than me, yeah, more than me. 13,560.
13,560.
Great day's fishing. Great day's
That's
fishing.
brilliant. I hope you can see them, guys. But that's the hybrid. Lovely roach. Some of them are really nice.
Colours on them.
The colours on them, yeah, they're fantastic.
Lovely hybrid, that too. Nice stamp hybrid.
Probably about half a kilo, I'd say,
It's
isn't it?
good fish.
Well, that's us, guys. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And Charlie, thank you very much.
Aye, thanks for
fishing.
Yeah, great.
It's
great
it's
day.
wet, horrible day, but the fishing
Yeah.
was great anyway.
Yeah.
We had a great day catching loads of fish, so
Can't complain.
can't complain is right. Charlie, thank you very much
Aye,
for
thanks
coming.
Yeah, cheers.
And see you next
Thank
time
you.
anyway.
Perfect.
See you guys.
See you later.